Good luck. Good luck.
Well, the umpire ready, players out on court. Men's doubles quarter-final.
Black or red?
Red.
Your choice. Who will serve? Kevin. Which side? This side.
And the Chinese in the darker strip will be starting the match from the near side of the court at the bottom of your screens, with Kevin SUKAMULJO serving. Let's take a look at our two pairs. First of all, Marcus Fernaldi GIDEON, the 26-year-old from Jakarta in Indonesia. Number 3 in the world at the moment. This pair ranked number 3 in the tournament. And a former number 1 pair, of course, not too long ago, June this year. His partner, Kevin Sanjaya SUKAMULJO, 22 years old, from Banyuwangi in Indonesia. And what a year they've been having. We'll talk more about that in a moment. Firstly, tournament results for them. And that round 2 match against Liao and Liu of Chinese Taipei, 41 minutes, but 3 games, 21-9. A confident final, and half an hour to dispatch the top Russian pair yesterday, Ivanov and Sozonov. So Chai Biao of China, 26 years of age, from Hunan in China, currently ranked number 6 in the world. They've been as high as number 2, and it's no surprise to me they've been as high as number 2. The nearly men of men's doubles, so many medals, so many finals, but so many misses. They failed to take home the gold so often. His partner, Hong Wei, 27 years of age, from Fujian. And it's Indonesia that lead their head-to-head. 3-1 at the moment. Their last meeting, that quarter-final in the All England Championship. Apologies for the head-to-head, we'll get to that in a moment. Tournament results so far, of course, 67 minutes to dispatch the German pair in round 2, and yesterday's match, round 3, 21-18 in the third to take out Huang and Wang, their teammates. That head-to-head I mentioned, 3-1 Indonesia. All England quarter-finals back in March. It was over in straight games. So Jojan John from Bahrain, our umpire for this men's doubles match. Service judge back again, Bert van Horenbeek of Belgium.
On my right, Hong Wei and Chai Biao, China. And on my left, Marcus Fernaldi GIDEON and Kevin Sanjaya SUKAMULJO, Indonesia. Kevin Sanjaya SUKAMULJO to serve to Hong Wei. Love all, play.
Oh, great opening rally, and 2 of the fastest men in the men's doubles game. Lars, what can you expect from this Indonesian pair here at the World Championships this week?
Yeah, but they are definitely among the favorites, and they have showed tremendous form this year. And but what was very interesting in the first rally already was that I've never seen Wei Hong lift so high as he did there, and if there is a weak point in the Indonesian pair, then it's their smash power. So that might be the way that the Chinese they are trying to to approach this match today. Of course, they can't win it from just lifting, but they will mix in more defense maybe than usual, because normally they are very aggressive pair as well, with a lot of smash power, I might add, as we can see Biao show here.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier in the week in previous matches. The short stature and better defense, perhaps, of certain players, and GIDEON and SUKAMULJO, we know, so quick in the mid-court and forecourt, and good defense. Perhaps, as you say, the Chinese, a good tactic to get the shuttle high into the back and try and take the attack off them instead of trying to play fast and flat.
Yeah, and avoid challenging the very skillful and quick Indonesians in and around the net, unless they are in a really good position.
Well, very confident and relaxed looking lift from Hong Wei. Exactly as you said, Lars, lifting out into the corners and just happy to defend at the moment.
Yeah, and it's very interesting. I've never seen the Chinese play like this before, and they might have had a look at how the Danes Bowie and Mogensen, because they actually have a quite good record against the Indonesian pair. Beat them at the Sudirman Cup on the Gold Coast, and they don't play as defensively as this, but they don't mind lifting to the Indonesians and make them work either.
Yeah, that's perhaps why they're trying to avoid that forecourt game. You saw that, how early the Indonesians were to apply that pressure.
Service over. 3-5.
I called them earlier the nearly men of men's doubles. So many semi-finals for Biao and Hong Wei. Semi-final at Asian Champs, semi-final at Malaysia, semi-final at the Super Series finals in Dubai, semi-final Hong Kong, semi-final China, and yet comparison to the Indonesians with so many wins already this year.
Service over.
And don't forget the semi-final at Olympics and ending up fourth, which is probably the worst place you can you can end up in an Olympics, even though it's a great achievement, but it's very tough losing that bronze match.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Biao and Hong Wei, after losing to, I think it was Go and Tan in that semi-final, I don't think they then expected such a high level of performance from Marcus Ellis and Chris Langridge for the bronze. But they were so close to taking that place in the final and take gold or silver. I think it was something like 21-18 in the third.
Play.
Oh, great backhand
Service over.
from SUKAMULJO.
7-4.
Yeah, and that's one of his trademark shots. He meets the shuttle very far out in front of himself, and with an extremely short movement, he generates a lot of power. And the only weakness in that shot is that he almost every time goes cross-court. So if you're quick enough as an opponent, you can anticipate for that.
Oh, good cross lift off that smash from GIDEON. But the Indonesians still maintaining to hold the attack. finish from Hong Wei.
Service over.
Yeah, and again we see the same pattern that the Chinese, they don't mind lifting, especially to Marcus Gideon Fernaldi, and then Wei Hong also is very clever in his attack, playing 2 or 3 drop shots before he hits his very powerful smash.
Oh, what deception from SUKAMULJO. It was the battle cry that perhaps helped the guys expected a power smash. And then just taking the pace off into the middle. It was splitting the defense of the Chinese.
Yeah, and Biao felt that it was Hong Wei's shot to cover because he was standing cross-court, the drop shot in between them.
Service over. 6-8.
Oh, variation in attack one more time, this time from SUKAMULJO. First the slice, then the cross smash.
Call in.
Well, it didn't appear to me from here that there was anything to challenge in this smash, but Hong Wei felt there was.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 9-6. Play.
Well, the Chinese looking for any reason to slow play down at the moment. The momentum with the Indonesians for now. Interesting last how Biao more happy to defend on his forehand side. It appeared to me that he didn't really go over towards the tram lines with the lift quite wide in the court.
No, but he likes sometimes to do that, and is very good at anticipating what comes from the opponent. So, and then he might have saved a step in this situation.
Well, a weak third shot from the Chinese.
10-7.
Yeah, Hong Wei under real pressure into his body.
Play.
Well, fantastic net play from SUKAMULJO, and Hong Wei not able to keep up.
Soalnya dua-dua jaga belakang banget, Vin. Ya. Terus satu kedua situ ngenetnya agak dorong dikit karena lapangannya kalangin ya, agak dorong aja. Di depannya variasi. Sehingga dua giliran lagi di depan jangan sodok terus loh. Ada variasi. Soalnya dua-dua jaganya di belakang banget loh dia. Ya. Satu. Kedua, kalau kan dia ngangkatnya dalam, jangan ngefull terus, ada cepliknya atau variasi. Dia jaganya belakang banget. Kan tadi beberapa kali dicop sama Kevin Hati. Karena jaga.
有机会的话，该攻的我们还是要攻一攻。哎。
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
好。其实我是真的。
11-7. 11-7. Play.
So Gideon with the serve, 11-7. And a great backhand cross-court push from SUKAMULJO into the open space. Like you said, Lars, takes it very early and out in front of him.
Yeah, and the Chinese players, they have to be very careful about when they challenge in the front court and close to the net, because on a couple of occasions here they've challenged from a little bit too low position, and then especially SUKAMULJO, he's too good to be challenged from a low position, as he's actually doing himself here towards Han Wei.
Service over, 13-9.
Well, the momentum with the Indonesians. Oh, great defense from SUKAMULJO. Didn't quite come off for him this time, but the ambition he's got when in defense to cut out everything from the forecourt and midcourt.
Yeah, but he plays with a high risk as well, so sometimes he succeeds and does amazing things with his racket, and then you also have to accept when you have a player like that it doesn't work out every time. Maybe a little bit too eager to attack the net here, Han Wei.
15-10.
Oh, he just slips. Was actually in balance before.
Thank you. Honk to receive.
So much pressure on the Chinese at the front of the court. Hard to deal with SUKAMULJO in particular at the moment. Look at that, for example, so early to cut out the mid-courts and follow up. Hit that so hard, I thought the racket was going to go with the shuttle.
Yeah, and so far both Indonesians have been serving very, very well, and that means that it's very difficult to get the return past the server. It's not all the time like that. Their services are very ambitious, and that means that sometimes they don't really have the feeling, and then they make some mistakes or some bad services. But today they have, up until now, like this one, been very accurate.
Variation from Gideon. Sliced drop out wide.
But if we get a slow-mo picture of this push from Kevin SUKAMULJO, it's again amazing technique.
Yeah, I thought they were going to challenge for a moment. Perhaps they're out of challenges. They were simply not quick enough to challenge.
Service over.
Well, snatched at an easy opportunity to kill
19.
SUKAMULJO this time. Well, Lars, it's amazing the difference. These two pairs not far from each other in the world rankings. But the Indonesians just as good at the rear court. And absolutely incredible in the mid and forecourt.
Yeah, they've looked very impressive in this first set, first game. Let's see if they can keep that quality in the second, because then it can prove to be very, very difficult for the Chinese to come back.
Ya, lu lurusin kalau si Biao-nya ditembak backhand, kembali kan kalau Biao ditembak backhand-nya agak jelek. Ya. Kalau yang ketingnya Hong Wei-nya tembak ke kanan, pantung dulu ke kanan, balik baru keduanya makan ke tengah. Ya. Hah? Set kedua, ya ini lapangannya kita lebih enak, lebih lepatnya, lebih nyerangnya lebih enak. Ya. Mainnya dari servis lu dapat berapa poin? 4-5 poin lu servis. Lu dorong panjang enggak?
Tempelin kernet, nempel gitu terus bolanya.
Ya, terus bagus kalau dari situ terus jagain depannya. Ya, Vin? Evin juga servis aja.
拍的时候，我们要跟他还是要防守斗一斗，好了，那最终还被跟他发这边你过不了，对，
发老发了上3个叉网，
对，叉网你拉给他，把球拉好，
好的，
你知道吗？然后发球的发重一点，好的，
我不冲了，我7号就不冲了，
对，你不要发那么轻，你发那么轻的话，让你戳的很好，他就是叉网，你知道吗？
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Second game. Love ball. Play.
Well, it seems the advice in the Chinese camp was for Hong Wei to return the shuttle better generally during rallies. Something they feel he's not playing up to his best at the moment. Better return of serve, however, from Hong Wei this time.
Yeah, but in my opinion, the Chinese, they have to decide which game plan they want to follow, because they started out quite well with for them atypical game plan, but it was actually working. But then they got lured into playing what the Indonesians want, this game in and around the net, and of course you can't play men's doubles without playing the front court, but you really have to choose when and how to do it. And then they lost very comfortably, actually.
Yeah, right at the beginning of the match, we saw so many lifts out into the rear corners from the Chinese, and they were managing to stay with the Indonesians, but just simply ran away with them.
3-1. Hong Wei. Don't shout at Gautam. Thank you.
And it seems like they have gone back to that strategy. A lot of approval from the Chinese coaching bench after this rally.
Well, a much more conservative rally from the Indonesians due to the quality of these shots from the Chinese. And we heard during the mid-game interval, something to look out for the Indonesians is Hong Wei's smash. Effective attacking this time from Hong Wei, 45 shots that rally.
Service over. 2-4. Play. Service over. 5-2.
Better return of serve from Hong Wei. Good serve and third shot from Chai Biao. Oh, still going. Good finish, staying on the straight, the Chinese.
6-2.
And it paid off.
And the Chinese pair are playing with much more discipline now than what they did in the last half of the first game. They try in the first couple of shots to see if they can gain the initiative, and if the quality of the returns of the Indonesians is too good, then they simply lift it and try to play counter-attack from their defense at some point. And I think that's much wiser than keep challenging them from below the tape in the front court.
Just look at the height on this jump smash
4-6.
from GIDEON. These two guys aren't the tallest in the world, but when they can jump like that, they're just as effective as their opposition.
Service over. 7-4.
Hong Wei with a broken string, a change of equipment for him.
Chai. Play.
No need to test that racket this time. Straight on with the action for the Chinese. The return of serve out wide.
No, that's a rarity.
8-4.
Normally you would want just to test it for a couple of shots.
Don't influence the thing.
Hong Wei is told that he's not allowed to try to influence the line judge.
Yeah, everybody getting at Hong Wei at the moment. His partner's been displeased with him a few times. The coaching staff seem to suggest that if he doesn't play any better, he's going to be going to bed without any tea tonight.
8.
And now the umpire having a word.
And he's caught completely off guard there, and his partner can tell him as many times as he wants that he should lift it. I think he knows, but he just simply couldn't because he was off balance.
Yeah, that's better from Hong Wei. Much more comfortable in attack than defense, perhaps.
5.
very well played by Hong Wei here, and seems like his services are working again. He had a little, was struggling a little bit with them earlier on.
Oh, good layoff from Biao, but they couldn't take advantage.
7-10.
No, and it's exactly in these situations that the Chinese, they have to keep their calm. It's a good layoff, but it's also a good lift, and he's out of balance. And had it come over, then it would have been quite simple for the Indonesians to challenge Hong Wei, who was covering full court almost alone.
Oh, what a smash. Biao left, rooted to the floor.
And a very good placement here between the tram lines. Very hard to defend against.
Chai to receive. Chai receive.
Oh, that was clever from Biao. He pushed forward as if to take the net, play something soft or into the gaps, and at the last second drove back into that corner. Good strategy for the Chinese. They're ahead 11-8.
他所有的杀球，对这边，所以说你，而且你杀完这边以后，他就是这种直线，你知道吗？所以你这边线这边你一定要小心一点，对吧？使球的时候别给这个你着急。我有机会我就拉了，对呀。你看我这边输了，这个很好一点，放一跳，然后你卡过来，我这么把它反过来。特别是如果说是接发球接完以后，一定要放。
20 seconds.
Ya, jangan kendor ya.
20 seconds. Play.
Oh, the backhand from SUKAMULJO, sitting on the tape for a moment, just teasing the Chinese.
9-11.
Yeah, and once again, Hong Wei is trying to take the initiative in the front court, but like last time, unlucky.
Great smash from Hong Wei.
10.
Big jump smash. He's so high when he hits that down, and that's the way to do it from the Chinese coaching staff. But he's too quick and the pressure's on him.
Service over. 11-12.
Yeah, didn't manage to get back to form a solid base for defence.
Service over. 13-11.
Well, I noticed a moment ago last Chai Biao.
Don't shout. Stop them.
Oh, well, we won't see this time, but Chai Biao serving last time. He moved about half a metre before he let the shuttle leave his hands when he was serving.
11.
Unnoticed by the service judge, but next time Chai Biao serves, it'd be good to take a look at that.
Yeah, you have to keep your, at least contact with your feet on the floor until you've delivered the serve. This time he gets too eager. Wei Hong for
13. Kevin.
to kill the smash. And maybe he gets blinded by the light a little bit. Completely mistimes it. Anyhow.
12-13.
Better attacking from the Chinese. The Indonesian defence standing up for a moment, but that net cord.
12.
Yeah, and it seems to me like, just like in the first game, that the Chinese have changed the tactics after the mid-game interval. They're not playing these lifts anymore. They're full attack, and in my opinion, that just makes the Indonesians happy, because then they get the chances and they get to play in the areas they are very good at.
Yeah, they love that counter-attacking style, the Indonesians. Oh, good defense this time from the Chinese. Surely that was out.
15-12.
Saw Hong Wei put his hand in the air as if to challenge, but the call was correct.
Don't shout.
No, I thought that was just that was just a small celebration, because he was happy that they had played a very good rally from the defense.
Yeah, umpire just warning Chai Biao to keep quiet, stop shouting.
Service over.
Frustration from the Chinese here.
13-15.
Wasn't the most difficult shot to return. Hong Wei perhaps a little deep in the court.
Yeah, exactly. He's trying from quite low to play a cross-court return there, and that is difficult, and I don't think he would have had a lot of success anyways, because it comes too slow from so low.
Well, that's better from Chai Biao, taking on the Indonesians at the net with success this time. Gideon perhaps not quite as adept at that net play as his partner SUKAMULJO.
No, and now we're talking a lot about the net play from the Indonesians. We must not forget that Biao Chai is one of the best net players in the world as well. So it's
Service over.
if he's a little bit on top, then he should definitely play his net play as he did in that rally.
Great channel attack, as you saw there, from the Indonesians, but the gap still 2 points.
Gideon to serve. Play.
Not quite as effective at this end of the court, the Indonesians, as they were in the opening game. Do you think it's the conditions or a change in style of the Chinese?
No, I think the Chinese are playing more clever here, because had they played like they did in the last half of the first game, then the outcome would have been the same.
Oh, and once more, the pressure from the Chinese too much. This time for
17,
SUKAMULJO.
50.
Unable to turn that forehand cross-court.
Play. Play.
Well, around the back from GIDEON, but not enough. He wasn't able to control it from that position. Good attacking once more from the Chinese. Good rotation.
And he's surprised that Biao is going all the way cross court from that position. Good variation from him.
Service over.
Well, a basic
16,
error from
18.
Biao. Should be able to cope with that smash. It was directly onto his backhand, which he should favour, really.
Yeah, but again, placed as we've seen him do before, out between the tram lines, which is a little bit hard to reach for Biao.
Yeah, that's better. That's an example of that solid net play from Biao.
As soon as he can play his first block from a higher position, like this, so here, so there's room in front of the Indonesian, so they reach it below the tape, then it's fine when they have to play upwards.
Great defense. Oh, and a great slower drop. Again, SUKAMULJO taking the pace off.
Yeah, very, very good variation.
Just to explain the noise you can probably hear at home. The other court, women's doubles, 25 all in the third game. Quarter-final, Denmark versus Japan.
Service over. 20. Game point.
But it's game
70.
point to China here in this one. Biao serving with a chance to take us to a third game. Oh, good cross block from Hong Wei this time.
Service over. 18-20.
Yeah, this time the cross defense was working for Hong Wei, but it was not enough for them to win the rally.
Kevin.
So SUKAMULJO serving still game point down. Oh, good crouch defense. And the Chinese once more happy to defend. GIDEON at the back. So much pressure from the Indonesians, it's too much. Across the body of Hong Wei, it's gone wide.
19-20.
Yeah, an encouragement here from Indonesian coach Harry Mampianggadi, and I'm very convinced that he would very much like to win this this match in 2 games, because the Indonesian boys have already spent a lot of energy here and could be in trouble in a 3rd game, in my opinion.
All-important serve in that case for SUKAMULJO. Oh, pressure from Biao, but Indonesian standing up. Good layoff, Biao on the attack. And he's in early to kill. They've done it. The Chinese are through to a 3rd game.
Hong Wei, 21-90. 1 game on.
Hong Wei might just be given some tea before bedtime. After all, a good performance from him and his partner Biao. We're going to a 3rd and final game.
刚才那个人放网那个人矮的那个人啊，你啪一挡以后啊，他一放，他肯定是放网回放，你一定对，你一定要盯到他这个球，好，加油啊！
我水我不见了，我水我不见了，
是不是？
对，向前加强了反击的手段。
对，先拉开，到位，好，后面要到位，
要打水吗，标的？
我们有攻的话还是有攻，还是有机会的。他们现在是不给我们起球，你知道吗？要不要去给你拿这把球打？
过还有。
Oke. Hah? Ya, Kevin. Depannya kontrol depannya. Apa namanya? Variasi. Oke, fokus ya. Ya, come on. Kevin.
Gua ngebloknya lagi lebih enak kalau gitu soalnya. Kalau tadi kan lu cuma panjangin, habis itu lu flashing,
Iya, buat tabok aja nih.
Iya, tabuk gitu kan. Soalnya kan nggak yakin juga mau nabok lagi itu. Nggak enak. Soalnya kalau lu nabok teken nih, walaupun takut banding, gua bisa langsung ngeblok gitu.
20 seconds. Kevin. Thank you.
第一局卡得不开，后面第2局我们卡开，然后你发现他能打2局。
Well, my co-commentator here, Lars, suspecting that going to 3, not ideal for the Indonesians, who might tire. Words from the Chinese coaching staff suggesting that Biao and Hong Wei should keep defending until the Indonesians make those mistakes on the smash. What a smash, though, from SUKAMULJO cross court.
Service over. 1 love.
Yeah, and it seems like Biao forgets a little bit that that's the normal smashing pattern from SUKAMULJO from that side.
Service over. 1-all.
Yeah, surprising, really. It's the 5th time these 2 pairs have met each other. You'd expect them to know where SUKAMULJO likes to smash in particular.
2-1.
Great cross net from SUKAMULJO, opening up the court for his partner GIDEON.
Service over. 2-all.
Well, Chinese looking pumped still up for this one. from Marcus Gideon.
And once again, Biao is not in balance and not ready for the cross-court attack this time from Gideon.
Oh, it's brilliant from SUKAMULJO. Or was it Gideon? I might be unsure, but that cross backhand net shot was incredible. Yeah, it was SUKAMULJO.
Yeah, and it's easy for the Chinese coaches and for us to say that they should or suggest that they should play defense, but right now the defense is not working for them. Their lift, the first lift doesn't have the right quality, and that means that the Indonesians they're hitting through their defense, and then of course it's not a good tactics any longer. So they either have to improve the quality of the lifting and the defense, or change the tactics again. And it gives the Indonesians a lot of self-confidence when they can actually kill it from the backcourt.
5-3. Hong, receive. Service over. 4-5.
Important comeback for Hong Wei here after another missed service.
Yeah, great return of serve, that net cord. SUKAMULJO with the crouch defense, snatched at the drive.
Yeah, and this time there was much better quality in the lifts from the Chinese, and then they can use their defense again.
Yes, SUKAMULJO wasn't in a bad position, really. On the rare occasion, his racket was a bit low, so he wasn't really ready.
Oh, but I also think that they did well in making the first lift to the forehand side of the Indonesians. They come with much more power from the around the head side. So if you're a little bit in doubt whether you can play a quality lift, then it's safer to play it to the forehand corner the first time.
Yeah, there's an example from Gideon around the head. Such power.
Service over.
Biao frustrated, tried to play the cross block, put too much on it.
Yes, service over. 7-6.
SUKAMULJO getting too excited.
8-6.
The first smash was good, the second was shorter with the lift, but he just went at it too hard.
Play.
Well, the advice was to keep defending and wait for the weak smash, or the error on the smash. We've seen the previous rally, it worked, but that rally, it was too easy for the Indonesians.
Yeah, but it's crucial that there's quality on the first lift, because if there isn't, if it's too short like this one, then they get under too much pressure, and then they... We must remember that the Chinese pair is is not a pair that's normally playing defense. They want to play offense and use their attacking power. So they're not comfortable doing it, and that's why it's very important that that there's quality on the first lift.
Good speed of movement this time from Hong Wei.
Yeah, and good blocks from Biao here. Good quality.
Ah, sorry, Biao.
Change.
China happy to defend once more. Finally, Biao taking SUKAMULJO onto the net with a good push.
Yeah, and the Chinese coaches will be very pleased with this, because that's exactly the recipe they sort of prescribed.
Play. Service over. 9.
Well, the Chinese getting into a mid-court driving rally, and perhaps ill-fated, not the recipe.
Play.
Yeah, and Hong Wei tells his partner that he should have lifted it.
Service over. 11-9 interval. Changes.
But it's China marginally ahead at the break. Biao and Hong Wei 11-9.
也是我表这几分关键啊，这几分才关键是吧？
还是每一分发接发把它对，他们会比我们着急，他们很想抢人，现在，对吧？你知道吗？所以说那个人哦，你往前他球也好，这个前半场因为你抢的比他快，所以你这个一定要打前半场一定这个。
Mereka udah siap banget, yang sengaja diangkatin dulu sama kamunya, ya. Nah di belakangnya variasi. Mungkin di depannya jangan buru-buru, sabar dulu, ya. Ingat nih dari sini jangan buru-buru, buang silang. Panjang nih, panjang ya. Sorry.
11-9. Play.
So a place in the semi-finals at stake. A bronze medal available for the winners of this match, and the chance to get to a final for more. Oof, good defense from the Indonesians. That's brilliant from the Chinese. There was a moment there last Biao looked at the chance to put some power into it and laid off.
Yeah, but a very well-structured rally from the Chinese, where they start on defense and then make the turnover and still keep their calm instead of hitting it hard all the time. Very well-structured.
A wild forehand from
Fernaldi GIDEON challenges.
Kevin
Call
SUKAMULJO. Well, I'm pretty confident this challenge purely to break the momentum of the Chinese, because that was wild and it was miles out of the court.
Yeah, I'm sure you're right, and he knows that it's probably wide, but it shows that the Indonesians are maybe running a little bit out of ideas and maybe also
Challenge
power.
unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. (14-9). Play.
Both Chinese pushing forwards to the net.
(15-9).
SUKAMULJO with the uncharacteristic error, perhaps. Feeling the pressure now, the Indonesians. Feeling tired.
Yeah, and there definitely is a lot of pressure here, because even though Indonesia and China has dominated this discipline over the years, then these particular two pairs, they are yet to medal in World Championships. So I think that's why part of the reason why the tension is very high down there.
16-10.
Well, Hong Wei staring into the eyes of his opponents, trying to stare them down. Mind games at this stage of the match, so much at stake.
Service over. Change.
And the Indonesians need 2 points for every one of the Chinese, and
11-16.
it seems the task might be too much.
Service over. 17-11.
One more time, SUKAMULJO in good position, just can't control the drive in the mid-court.
Service over. 12-17.
Great shot from GIDEON, straight through his opponents.
17.
SUKAMULJO going for the softer option. And the backhand drives long.
Service over. 18-13.
And if Hong Wei hasn't performed at his best all the time during this match, then he certainly does in this rally, both in the flat drives and especially in defense. Indonesians are really trying to keep the pressure on Hong at this stage.
Yeah, good cross lift from Hong Wei. Oh, that one might have been going out.
Service over. 14-18.
And again, the first lift is not good enough, and because he's out of balance when he has to play it Hong Wei, and then he's still out of balance when the smash comes, and then there's no chance.
Well, good serve from SUKAMULJO. He seemed to take a lot of time holding the serve there, waiting for his opponent to move or lose balance. Yeah, perfect rally from the Indonesians. That's what they're looking for. That's the sort of game they want.
18.
Yeah, and the Chinese coaches looked quite worried here. I think they know that if the Indonesian pair gets back at level, then there's a bigger chance that they will win.
17-18.
Well, I think when the going gets really tough and you feel so much pressure, people tend to revert back to what they know best.
Exactly, they have forgotten, the Chinese have forgotten the game plan a little bit, and the execution. They are not moving as well right now.
Absolutely, they'll feel the pressure and start going for their natural game, which is attack. It might fall into the Indonesians' hands, but
a quality return here from Hong Wei gives them the offense straight away, and as I said earlier, then they know what to do.
He made the move and then he stopped, shouted to his partner. It was too late. What a breakdown in communication, and how important that rally might be. The Chinese were on top.
Yeah, and when you have started moving as a net player, you have to finish it, because it's impossible for almost every time for the backcourt player to change his mind
And it wasn't just a minor move. He went round the head 3 steps.
Exactly.
And then pulled out. Well, this is more like what Indonesia wants. SUKAMULJO covering for Gideon. Oh, it's landed in. Well, I looked at Hong Wei. He looked so confident as he moved to leave that shuttle, believing it to be out the whole way, but I think this was in. Well, I'm going to change my name to Hawkeye Griffin.
19 all.
And just as you suggested, Lars, Indonesia pull it back to level. The Chinese need to slow things down and remember this game plan, because they're falling into the Indonesians' hands with these flatter rallies.
Yeah, I think they controlled this last rally quite well. It was just a matter of a very good touch by the Indonesians in the last shot, but let's see how they handle the pressure here.
Well, the defense standing up until SUKAMULJO goes down the middle. What a turnaround.
20, match point, 19.
Gideon strolling with shuttle in hand. Everybody regrouping. We're all on the edge of our seats. A bronze medal at stake. and potentially more to follow for the winners of this match. Match point saved by the Chinese.
Service over, 20 all. Play.
What a
GIDEON.
quarter-final.
Receive.
All, Chai Biao with the serve. Flick serve, and he's late on it. They've challenged.
Kevin Sanjaya SUKAMULJO challenges. Call in.
Well, how much action do you want in about 1.4 of a second? Flick serve. Gideon at sea. 360. Not only might this be out, but I thought he touched it with his racket. It's on the line.
And great courage by Chai Biao here
No challenge remaining.
to play the flick serve in such a crucial moment.
20.
Indonesian coach barking instructions. Match point, China. And like you say, what courage that took with that serve. Oh, it's a calm attack from Chinese. Defense standing up, but not enough! Chai Biao with a forehand into Gideon's body. The Chinese have done it. Unbelievable scenes in the men's doubles quarter-finals. The number 3 seeds are out. And like so many matches over the last few days, a real mental battle. Such a tactical match.
Match won by Chai Biao and Hong Wei, 11-21, 21-19, 22-20.
Well, you heard it there from the umpire. The Chinese, they lost the first to 11. They came through in 3 games, 21-19, 22-20. Heartbreak for the Indonesians.